You say you love your family. You say you'd do anything in the world for them, and yet in 2026, you're still making the same mistakes you were making in 2025. You're not learning from the mistakes you've previously made. You're not learning from other people's mistakes. You're still repeating the same cycles and the same arrogant behavior that you previously had. So you're just all talk. You don't want to actually give your parents that house. You don't actually want them to retire peacefully knowing that you've got them covered for the rest of their lives. You're saying they poured so much energy and time into you. They put so many of their dreams on hold so they can give you the life that you now have. The fact that you're entitling yourself to this and don't actually want to do anything with your life is so disgusting. You're telling me your mom put all her dreams on hold. You're telling me your dad spends every single day working this hard just for you to waste his money away? Just for him to know that at the end of the day he's gonna support himself, that he has himself covered but his daughter doesn't have him covered? You're telling me that your parents are gonna make sure that their health is okay, they're gonna take care of themselves, but you don't wanna do anything? What kind of repayment is this? Thank you, Dad and Mom. You guys did so much for me. I'm so grateful. Everybody's always gonna know that I love you and that I am who I am because of you. But what are you? Who are you? Nobody knows who you are. What have you done? It's time to make your parents proud. Use 2026 to your advantage. We have these amazing years ahead of ourselves. We're young, we're smart, we have a mind, we have ambition. It really takes 1 year to become who you want to be. If you put enough thought, you put enough action into it. Just thinking isn't enough. We've done all the thinking in 2025. It's time to act. As women, we are emotional creatures and our brains associate with feelings. So, equate 2026 to a feeling. Equate it to the feeling of actually giving your parents the life that you want to give them. Every single morning, I want you to sit on your bed, close your eyes for 2 minutes, and really visualize that life. Where are they going to stay? What type of mansion are you going to buy them? What country are they going to be in for the best healthcare? I want you to visualize your success to such a level that you know you're going to have enough time freedom to drop everything at any point in your day to run to their side because they need you. They've poured so much love into you. They've poured so much energy, so much time, so much sacrifice into you. You are who you are because of them. You have the job that you have because of them. You're earning the money, you're living the lifestyle you are because of them. Don't they deserve to live one fraction of this life? How are they going to experience it if you're not going to give it to them? That stability they feel, nothing can give a parent that except for you. And here you are in La La Land. I'm going to marry this guy. I love him so much. You're not taking care of yourself. You don't know how to take care of yourself. Your parents are still taking care of everything for you. You don't know how to invest your money. You don't know where you're going to live. You don't pay your own rent. But no, I'm going to marry him and he's going to take care of me. The only relationship that can ever last, whether romantic or friendly, is when you are complete, you are a whole person, and then you have a little extra love to spare and so you give it to someone else. So you choose to love somebody and you choose them unconditionally. Those are the relationships that last. When you're incomplete, you're gonna suck and drain the energy out of somebody else. If they are incomplete, they are gonna suck and drain the energy out of you. Can you stand stable on your own feet first? Can you earn enough money to just take care of yourself, your basic needs, to give yourself some of the fancier things in life? Are you making enough money that you can take care of your parents who spend all this time just thinking about you? What about somebody else that you love? Somebody that's poured so much time and effort into you? A mentor, a coach, a sibling, a cousin, a friend? You're out there looking for the one for you, but the people that are actually the ones for you in your life, you can't even take care of them. Just sitting and thinking that, oh, I'm ambitious, I'm motivated, I wake up at 5 a.m. None of this helps if you're not doing anything with that time. You're never gonna be this age again. You're not married yet. You don't have those many responsibilities in your life. You truly can take care of yourself, understand who you are, understand what your parents need in this life. Set some goals, get serious about it. This isn't a joke. You want to nurture a man, you want to nurture his kids. Amazing, but learn to nurture yourself first. Learn what it actually means to unconditionally love someone. Your parents have unconditionally loved you. I do so many things in my life just for the sake of doing. Just to see somebody smile. Just to make somebody's day. I did something nice for you because I genuinely believed I could help this person. I genuinely saw that this person is hurting. I saw something in this person that I wanted to heal, and I had that ability because I didn't require anything in return. I don't require anything in return. Being able to take care of yourself as a woman comes with a lot of struggle. The soft life is not a soft life. It looks beautiful because there's so much inner work that goes into it, but it's not easy. And it takes a lot of mental strength. Just yesterday, I was so extremely overwhelmed. Just yesterday, less than 24 hours ago, I was on the streets of New York, one day after New Year's. It's extremely crowded. There's so many things happening, and I'm struggling to find a place to live. And as much as I hate it, I'm like, this would be so much easier if I had someone to support me. If I just had somebody who would actually listen to the thoughts that are going through my head because they can negate it. Why do I need anybody else? I have myself. Don't I know myself better than anybody else? No matter who you have in this life, you have a boyfriend, you have a husband, you have a best friend. If you go to somebody else for support, your parents are still constantly going to worry about you because who knows what their intentions are in your life. The purest way to make sure that you are taken care of is to take care of yourself. Your body wants to be on your side. The reason why we overthink so much as women is because our body is trying to protect ourselves. It's trying to think of every single scenario so we feel protected, so we feel in control. Your body is able to endure so much, but our minds are so cluttered. Get clear on your decisions. In that moment, I told myself, you know what, I'm overwhelmed in this moment because I feel so lonely because it's a big city. I felt this way before. I understand that this is a tough position I'm in, but it's not make or break, and I'm going to figure it out, and I'll figure it out better if I keep myself calm, if I keep a straight and calm head. And I took a few deep breaths, and I prepared myself for the same thing today before going out and looking for more apartments. I was prepared to come back with not knowing where I'm still gonna live, but at the same time, I prepared my mind, my body, my soul to allow something magical to happen in my life. And guess what? I have an apartment today. In the best location, with all the things that I wanted in the building itself, that's close to work. The second you panic and cry and let all these emotions out, you're taking that energy away from your soul and your heart. When it culminates over here, but in a positive way, in a positive space, I'm telling you, we have this amazing ability to really manifest anything we want in this world. It's the fact that we exude all of it. We give all of our power away. We give all of our thoughts away. Calling someone up and complaining and crying and being like, I'm sad, I don't know how to do this. I'm nervous, I'm a wreck, I don't understand these things. I wished you were here, I wish this could have happened. You're giving your power away. You have to learn to figure things out. In absolutely any phase of my life, I'm so grateful I've had some amazing people who have seen me through difficult situations. My parents have always been such a big supporting factor in my life. I cannot tell you, I cannot explain to you the level of love and support and resource and guidance they've poured into me. I genuinely, if I have good intentions for you and I pray over you, I'm promising you the best prayer I can have for you is for your parents to be a little bit like my parents. That's how much love and support and guidance and nurturing they've given me in my life. And so I'm so grateful that they've really been there and seen me through so many of my toughest situations. But think about this. If I start a family tomorrow, I have a husband, I have 3 kids. If he decides to leave me, do I have enough resource to take care of my 3 kids without burdening my mom and dad? My life is not about adding more burden to someone else's life. My life is about adding value to somebody's life. So before you go running off looking for the boyfriend, the perfect husband, maybe you should take a look at yourself and see whether you're earning enough money, whether you have enough stability, whether you have mental peace, whether you've actually reached some of these goals. So you're not running to somebody for protection, but because you can add more value in someone's life. And this is such a great segue to understanding the fact that we as women, we have so much to give. You know the reason why people think you're clingy sometimes? We just overflow with love. So when you find a safe space, it overflows and overflows and it overflows, and then the other person gets annoyed at it because they're like, what is happening? She's invading all of my personal space. She's invading all of my personal time. It's because you haven't learned how to pour your love in a graceful way. You have to learn how to give love, and this only happens when you give it to yourself. I'm not joking. 1 year ago, I was a different human being. If I look at decisions I was making at that time, I was so different. And I spent so long trying to be a different person without actually being able to do it until I did. And now I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the people who've supported me through these times. And I'm so grateful for every single bad thing that's ever happened because it's led me to the place I am today. And I know I can enter 2026 with this renewed energy, this renewed soul. It took 8 months of complete silence. I genuinely looked at myself so deeply that it hurt. I looked at all the filth in my system and all the thoughts in my head that are clouding my judgment, and I had to sit and breathe my way through it and change who I am. Inner work takes time, but it's worth it. Without finding peace in your heart, you can't help anybody else. You know how many battles my parents have had to face with me because I wasn't able to control my emotions? Because I couldn't take care of myself? The best way to actually do something good for your parents is to make sure you can stay stable, that you can stand on your 2 feet. And then let's start taking care of them. Look, we're older now. Set goals. I'm not saying it's gonna happen overnight, but let's not waste time anymore. Let's really propel our lives. Let's propel the people in our lives. I know this time in our life can be difficult because the new year does come with a lot of pressure. And sometimes we just don't have these resolutions, these goals that we know that we want to set for ourselves. We're still finding our purpose. Let this be it. You don't know how to help yourself, let's help our parents. Let's help somebody that's actually helped you. I don't think you truly understand how much hard work unconditional love is. You don't get to choose whether you love them or not, because once you choose them, you are pouring unconditional love into their life, regardless of what they do, regardless of who they are. That is what my parents have done for me. That is what your parents have done for you. And it's time to repay this. Not because they are asking of anything, because they wouldn't, but because you want to do that for them. Start making a plan. Start thinking bigger than the fears in your mind. My parents are a big driving factor for me in my life. Sometimes I'm scared to film something. Sometimes I'm scared to say something. The way I get over it is I anchor it in the things that I truly believe in. Does God think that this is something I should do? Do my parents think this is something I should do? Do I think this is good for me to do? Is it good for the people around me? And if it is, who cares who's laughing? Who cares deep enough about what you're doing? They'll talk about you, good or bad, to your popularity. They'll make fun of the videos you're making. Great, more people are gonna view it. Let's not lead this year in fear anymore, okay? 2026 is a new year. Renew yourself. Renew who you are. It's possible. You just have to have a little faith in yourself. Take a risk with yourself. And if you yourself are not motivational enough, your parents want to see you succeed. So use this year wisely. Let's use 2026 to our advantage, to help ourselves, to help somebody else, to help our parents, to elevate their lives. Let's not waste more time scrolling, okay? I have faith that you're gonna do better for yourself. You just have to have a little more emotional and mental control. So good luck. I'm rooting for you. I'm truly rooting for you. I can't wait to see how much elevation our community can bring together. But that's all for now.